Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Axis video for the week of January 19th to January 23rd. So this week will be week 3 of our 3-week block of our 5-3-1 strength cycle. So just like the last block that we had, we are going to be doing one set of 5 reps, one set of 3 reps, and then it says 1 rep, but really it's an AMRAP set. So you're doing as many reps as possible. And our percentages for this week will be 5 reps at 75%, 3 reps at 85%, 1 rep at 95%. Remember, this is based off of 90% of your 1 rep max. And I do want you guys to just remember the change that is happening to the super total weekend. So instead of maxing out our back squat, bench press, and deadlift all in one day on Sunday, instead we are going to next week max them out in class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But Saturday will still remain as our maxing out of our Olympic lifts. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have 5, 3, 1 reps for our lifts with an AMRAP on the final set. So at least 1 rep, but you're trying to get as many as you can. But on Monday, after we back squat, we are going to have 5 rounds for time of 20 seesaw lunges. It'll be 10 on the left and 10 on the right, 10 toes to bar, and 5 burpees. As always, you can scale the number of reps as needed. And then we can also scale our toes to bar to knees to elbow, knees to chest, toes to rig, etc. Then on Tuesday, we're going to have a long AMRAP. We're going to have an AMRAP 30. It is going to be 20 alternating box step-ups. So it ends up being 10 on each leg, but you're counting to 20. 16 alternating dumbbell snatches, 12 med ball slams, and 8 dumbbell plank rows. So on the box step-ups, you're going to hold a pair of dumbbells down in the farmer's carry position, so down at your side. And then you will only need 1 dumbbell for the dumbbell snatches, but then you're going to need your pair of dumbbells again for the plank rows. And you can scale the weight, you can scale the number of reps, you can scale the height of the box as needed. And if you need alternatives, ask your coach. There's not an RX weight for the med ball slam, so select a weight that's going to be appropriately challenging for you. On Tuesday, after we bench press, we're going to have an EMOM 12, and we're going to have 3 movements. And these are pretty high skill movements. So minute 1 is going to be 5 rollouts with the barbell. Couple things I want to note with the rollouts. Number 1, if you're doing them, you need to have 25-pound plates on the bar. So for example, later on, a different movement we have, the RX weight for the women doesn't need 25-pound plates on the bar. So like you may just have them off to the side, slide them on for your rollouts, and then take them off for your other lift. With the rollouts, if you are not able to get to that fully extended position without maintaining a neutral spine, you should not be doing rollouts. These are a pretty advanced movement. So if you cannot do them properly and safely, you should not be doing them. There are alternatives, which I will go over a little bit later. Minute 2, we're going to have 10 barbell Z press. So that is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. So for this one, you're sitting on the ground, legs fully extended out in front of you. You're pretending your back is up against a wall, but you're not actually up against a wall, and you're going to do that press up overhead. And then minute 3 is going to be 5 L-sit pull-ups. So we're taking that pull-up and making it a little bit more challenging by having our legs out in front of us, so we make an L. Scaling options for this, there are lots. I don't have every single possible scaling option written in here, but you can scale the rollouts with the barbell to rollouts using the ab wheel, or you can do a plank. You can scale the weight of the barbell for the Z press, or you can use dumbbells as needed. And you can modify the L-sit pull-up by bending your knees. So your your quads are going to be out in front of you, but instead of having your legs all the way out straight, you're going to bend at the knee. Or we can scale to strict pull-ups, banded pull-ups, or ring rows. Then on Thursday, we're going to do a snatch EMOM 10. Every minute on the minute, you are going to perform 1 snatch. You're going to use this as an opportunity to work on your technique and build in weight as long as your technique is solid. So especially those first about 5 rounds are going to be your time. Like your first round, minute 1, probably should be with an empty bar, and then you're just going to slowly warm up. maybe stick with lighter weight for the first few. And then if your technique is feeling good, looking good, you can go ahead and build to some heavier working sets. Otherwise, work on your technique at lighter weight. Then we're going to have 5 rounds for time of 20 wall ball shots, 15 push-ups, and 10 box jumps with an 18-minute time cap. You can scale the weight, you can scale the reps, you can scale the height of the box, you can scale push-ups to knee push-ups. If you need a box or maybe stack some plates up to do push-ups on that, you can do that. And you can scale box jumps to a jump to a target. And then on Friday, after we deadlift, we're going to have an AMRAP 13 of 13 American kettlebell swings, 26 sit-ups, and 39 double unders. So you can scale the weight of your kettlebell as needed, you can scale the reps as needed, and we can scale our double unders to 78 single unders. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a great week of training.